Hi, friends.
Hello.
Welcome back. It is
Are you asking the
the
day?
17th that this will be uploaded.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant today. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's not. But no, it will be the 17th that you guys are listening to this, which means we're only a couple weeks away from December.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm in such like a festive mood already. So I'm hyped. And I feel like I'm just waiting for everybody to catch up to me. So,
Well, it's Christmas at work.
yeah, but like I feel like people are starting, but I'm like full in on it.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Like,
it. I
my
can't wait to put
mood
the
is-
tree up.
Yeah, my mood is like fully in it.
Yeah.
Whereas everybody else is like starting, like they're warming up to it. I'm hot.
Yeah, you're ready.
Yeah.
You're just like, just give me the go.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
basically.
I'm ready.
Yeah. So, but I've started some Christmas shopping.
Have you?
Yeah.
My.
Yeah.
I haven't started mine. I have ideas,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Yeah, I think I have pretty much everybody sorted already.
That's crazy.
I just have to like actually either put in orders or like go and get things. So,
Damn.
yeah. So, welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all having a lovely week. Have you had a good week?
So. It's been crazy at work.
Yeah. I think like it's gonna get crazier.
Yeah.
Like it's
We're
just gonna
preparing
slowly
for the
get,
crazy.
yeah, it's just gonna slowly get crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad though.
Yeah, I think mine is going to get busy, but then slow down again
Yeah.
because I work out of like a gym. So usually like around the holidays it starts because people start to get busier. That's like one of the first things that people like are like, oh, I can miss that today because I have to do everything else.
Around December is when people like, I want to lose weight for the new year, and then they're in the gym for 2 months.
Yeah.
And then they don't come back.
I think once like the new year comes, it'll
like
get
it's
really
January,
busy.
February.
Yeah.
It dies down end of March.
Yeah. Yeah. And like
Really?
as a avid gym goer, I dread January and February
Yeah.
because it gets so goddamn busy.
It gets
in
so busy, which is great.
which is like good for you. I'm happy you're getting
gets
in there.
so busy,
but
though.
it gets so busy
Because everyone has the same idea.
Yeah, and now there's no limits on gyms like it was last year.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Last year we weren't even open.
That's so true.
Yeah. So
I want to go to the Christmas market this year.
Me too. There's a lot of things on the list. But this episode
It's not Christmas
is not
related.
Christmas themed. We're trying not to get into it too early. We don't want to stress everybody out with Christmas too early. So, this episode is a TMI episode. So,
I love these kind of questions.
me too. But little disclaimer, quite a few of these questions are pretty full on.
Don't be queasy.
So, if that's not your vibe, peace out. Love you. Miss you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.
They're not bad.
But I don't think they're bad. I actually think it's great for like educational purposes.
They're all very educational. Well, for the most part.
Yeah, some
I'd
of them are
say.
just a little nosy, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. Are we ready to dive in?
I think so. I think you have the first question because my question's very intense to start off.
I think I have the first question
Yeah.
too. How to be less ashamed of my body hair as a woman?
Oh, I like that question. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I still get ashamed of my body hair, not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, like, and not like it's nobody's like doing anything to make me ashamed of it. I do leave like my hair a little bit longer than I used to, so I think I'm getting better with it. Like I literally used to shave every single day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now I'm getting a bit more comfortable with it, and like I don't have light fairy hair, okay? I have thick ass dark hair everywhere.
Yeah.
All over my body. So when I shave, and like I like being fully shaven.
Yeah.
Like pretty much everywhere. So when it comes to being like for me, it's also like comfortability. Like my legs just like feel kind of shitty to me when they're not shaved.
Yeah.
My armpits I let leave a little bit longer sometimes. Like I don't really care as much about that. My unibrow I leave probably too long sometimes.
Till someone goes,
yeah, I remember like there was one time in like our like first year of dating, and like I had finally remembered to shave my eyebrow because I shave it to shave my unibrow, and Judah was like, oh, you did your eyebrows. And I was like, oh fuck, if he noticed that I did them, he definitely noticed that I wasn't doing them.
That's okay.
Yeah, but he never like said anything about it. He was just like, oh, you did your eyebrows.
Your eyebrow.
My eyebrow. Yeah, most of the time I have a unibrow, so
I don't notice.
I mean, you can't really notice most of the time unless you're like up close and
like
personal.
peach fuzz?
No, there's definitely hair there. Like,
because I get like white hair.
Oh no, I get that and a lot of dark hair. So I do have to keep up on it. And then like sometimes I just forget. Oftentimes when you want to know why, when I wear my glasses, I forget about it. Because my glasses cover it. So I never see it.
Now she's open.
Now I wear contacts all the time. So now
That's
I'm like, oh
funny.
Shit, I gotta shave that
I don't
more.
know how you shave your eyebrow.
It's
so much easier to pluck it.
No, it's really not. I've tried the plucking. First of all, it hurts like a motherfucker.
It doesn't.
It does. I don't care what anybody else says. It does.
Okay.
Secondly, literally, not gonna lie, like I already have very nice eyebrow shape.
Yeah.
Everybody compliments me. Not everybody, but most people compliment me on my eyebrow shape. So I'm not fussed about that. It's just all these hairs in between the two of them. Like, I don't need a unibrow. I would like 2 eyebrows. So I literally just take and do like 3 little shaves between my eyebrows.
And you're good.
Above my nose. I do know that there's like one of my friends was like, oh, you're like, the way you shave it, they're not quite like... There's not quite enough space between the two of them.
Oh,
like like for the perfect eyebrow, you're supposed to have like a little bit more.
It's supposed to be like matches up.
Yeah, mine doesn't.
Nose.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Mine's like a little bit more in. I don't really care.
As long as they don't
touch,
connect,
then it's fine.
Yeah.
And then like on very like when it starts to get bad, like on occasions I'll like do like just a touch on the end because it starts to go kind of down my face a little, so I just do like the little bit of touch off the end, and it's just so much easier. It takes me like 5 seconds when I use the fucking razor.
True.
I love it.
I'm nervy about that because I love my eyebrows. I'm very particular about the preciseness of them.
Yeah,
I can't put a shaver near them. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just pluck like you said, like on the ends a little bit, and then in the middle to get the stragglers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get the stragglers.
The little stragglers.
Except I
shave my mustache though.
Oh, me too. I do that too. I do that at the same time.
I get lots of little white hairs everywhere on my face.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's peach fuzz.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like, you know how like you get like little hairs in your nose to like keep your nose clean and stuff? Yeah. I think that's the same with your skin.
Could be.
Like, I think it's like the same idea.
Also, a doctor said like it keeps your like certain extremities of your body warm.
Oh.
Yeah, you can grow more hair. Makes sense.
Are you self-conscious about any of your body hair?
No. I guess I used to be like in high school. I was like, oh my god, I can't go to school one day without shaving my legs. I had no right to be shaving my legs at 14 years old, 13 years old.
Oh, I had to. I had to. I was so goddamn hairy by that point.
So was I, but like, I was a kid.
Yeah. Like, but at the same time, like, there were people commenting on it, like, in my grade.
Oh, same.
Yeah. So, like, I was like...
I started shaving.
Yeah,
because,
same.
You know, you shave it for, like, back then.
Were you allowed?
I wasn't, but I stole my mom's razor.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I butchered my fucking leg. And then I was just like, what have you done? I'm like, oh, I shaved my leg. She's like, just ask me if you want to do it that bad.
Yeah.
Because I had cuts all on my leg.
Oh my gosh.
Because I didn't know what I was doing.
What you're doing.
Don't even get me started the first time I started shaving, like, my fucking vagina.
Oh my gosh. Literally, I remember... It was awful.
Nightmare.
It was so... Because you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's a process to shave.
There's also not really videos. There's medical videos.
Yeah, but they don't really...
But they don't show you the cooch.
Yeah, like you need to... And like some areas of your... It's hard to get
like
in there.
Down in there.
Like it's hard.
And if you clip it,
and
you clipped it,
yeah,
it's painful.
Oh my god, I had one time. I mean, it's TMI. I was like, is this too much information? It's the TMI video. Yeah. But I had this one time where I was shaving down there, and I was in the tub because I usually do it in the tub. It's just easier.
Yeah.
Because you have to get in fucking acrobatic fucking positions.
One leg on the wall.
Yeah. So I was like shaving down there, but this time I was like sitting in the tub.
Yeah.
And I was shaving, whatever, and then I, like, you know how, like, you, like, remove the razor to, like, clean it?
Yeah.
Like, you, like, shake it in the water, clean it, and then you
Swish
go back in. So I was, like, swishing, and then I, like, go back in, and I just see blood coming out. And I'm thinking, oh, did my period start? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I'm, like, panicking, because I was like, my period's not, and at that point, like, my period was very irregular, so I was like, oh my gosh, like a fucking another period this month. Like I just had it like 2 weeks ago. Like I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like examining, and then I realized that I fucking cut myself.
Yeah.
And I just like didn't feel it, but it was like on like the lip of my vagina.
That's painful though.
But I didn't feel it. It was like at the bottom. It was like on the outer edge of the lip.
What is it called? The outer labia?
Yeah, yeah. So like
that's
labia majora and labia minora.
The flaps.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So my labia majora, the outside ones, I had just clipped like the edge of it, like right on the edge.
Just nicked her.
Yeah, and I just didn't feel it at all, but I thought my period had started. But then there was like a decent amount of blood because
it bleeds.
Yeah, well, because like when you think about it, it's one of probably like the places where your blood goes to a lot. So plus like you're like touching down there to shave yourself. So yeah, it was bleeding a lot, and then I was like, there's a lot of blood in this tub for me like getting my period. Like I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized what was going on.
I've only like nicked that, you know, that little space between your vagina and your asshole.
No, you didn't. Your taint? It's called your taint.
I call it gooch. That little area I've nicked. It's that so hurts painful.
Like it's hard to shave there though.
Yeah. You gotta spread one cheek like on the wall.
Plus then you have to get like your razor like actually in there to do it.
Shaving your bum crack is even hard.
Everything is just hard.
See, that's why I don't necessarily shave anymore. I try to go get sugared. Recently I haven't been sugaring because one, it's expensive. And COVID.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I usually sugar.
I have never sugared or waxed.
So much easier.
I've always shaved.
It's so much easier. I also, because we were earlier talking about our porn star vaginas.
Yeah.
Because when I first got shaved, she's like, I'm like, what? She's like, you have a porn star vagina. I'm like, I know.
I know. It flips hair.
Thank you.
Yeah. Never been sugared. I think there's only like 4 people in my whole life that have seen my vagina. So 5 if you include me. 1 is the doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
You've seen mine.
So going to so many random like makes me feel really strange.
Yeah.
Like it's normal. Like I know it's normal, and like they're
still very
professional. But like I get
even like going to someone to shave for the first time is quite intense.
If you were with somebody, would you ask them to like shave or like okay?
I think I know what you're trying to say.
Like, would you ask them to help you?
Yeah, especially if I was pregnant.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what do you?
Shaving my vagina. Yeah, that's the least you could do.
And then on top of that, would you wax my bum hole for me?
Probably.
Okay, that's a good friend right there.
Probably.
But yeah, like, hair's not, like, that big of a deal. Like, there's obviously going to be assholes who do think it's a big deal. But, like, fuck them then. Like, most of the time. I do get, like, I like to be, like, clean shaven. Like, that's when I feel sexiest. Like, or in the wintertime, I have, like, a little bit of hair there. But, like, it's, like, it's nice. Like, I trim it and everything, like, looks nice. And that's when I feel the best. So, like, if it does, like, grow out a little, and then, like, Judah is like, oh, like, I'll come over. And I'm, like, it's, like, a surprise visit. Like, it's not, like, or a last-minute setup visit. And I don't have time to, like, do anything. I'm kind of like, don't look at it. Like, I just don't want you to look at it. And he was like, do you know how many times I've seen a vagina? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he was like, I don't care. Like, and I was like, yeah, but.
Yeah, for the most part, I like to be completely shaved.
Yeah.
Like, for me, because I don't like having hair on my legs in my bed sheets when it gets to a certain point. Oh my
gosh, it's so nice when they're shaved and then you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I don't think there's anything that beats that. When you're shaved, exfoliated, moisturized, and you have tan on you, and you're in clean bed sheets.
It's such, like, an existential...
It's lovely. Did you hear my laptop?
Yeah. That's why you need a thing under it.
I don't have a thing underneath it.
Yeah, well, you should put something. You have books.
That's true. I'll give it in a minute.
But yeah, there's no reason to be, like, ashamed of your hair. Just do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. If people aren't happy with it, fuck them.
Literally.
Next question.
I could care less. I know it off by heart. Off the top of my phone. What's your favorite sex toys?
Oh, right. This one. What is it? You go first.
I don't know the name of it. Oh my god, it's the one that I bought and I told you that you had to get it.
I still haven't gotten it.
I don't know the fucking name for it.
I forget what it's called too.
It's a really popular one.
I forget what it's called, but basically it like sucks on your clit.
Yeah, it's mainly clit stimulation. What the fuck is it called? I don't know. Shimmy shame. It's good though.
Yeah, basically it's just like a suction thing, isn't it?
It's mainly like off like vibrations as well.
Oh, okay.
It does both.
We love that.
Love that.
Yeah, I have a dildo that I like. It doesn't do anything, but it's a dildo.
That's about it.
It's got suction on the bottom of it.
So for your shower wall?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it doesn't stick to our shower wall, though. I've tried.
Does it? That reminds me. I went into the sex shop back in Peterborough, and I was looking at, like, for more dildos.
Yeah.
And
that's where I got mine.
Yeah, and she came up to me, and she's like, do you want one that sticks to the wall? In that exact voice. I'm like, I don't know. I'll keep looking by myself. Thank you. She's like, okay. Just
literally, I went in there. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for a dildo this size, and I wanted a suction cup to the wall. And she was like, okay.
Woman, what she wants.
She was like, these are your options, and I'm like, okay, thanks.
It's just so funny because she's like, well, yeah, I recommend the one that sucks to the wall.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's how she talks.
Yeah.
Wait, which one did you go to?
The one that's near
in the plaza.
The Timmy's. It's in a plaza.
Oh. By the Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I went to.
Yeah, that one.
I was like, wait, weird. I know.
She's weird.
She was really nice, though.
Yeah.
Like, she did help me. I mean, they actually didn't carry the one I wanted in store.
Damn, it's on back order.
Like, she showed me, like, a picture of it, and then she was like, oh, but they have one at the other location, so I drove to the other location, and like, she, like, called them, and she was like, do you guys have this? And they were like, yeah, we have one left, and I was like, okay, like, I'll go pick it up now. And they were like, okay, she's on her way to pick it up.
She needs it tonight.
Yeah.
She wants it now.
Yeah, so they were like, okay, she's gonna come now and, like, pick it up. Can you set it aside for her? Because it was the last one. So
she wants the big dildo that sticks to the wall, please.
So I have that, and I have vibrators that I like to use. To be honest, there's not, like, a given, like name for them. I literally just like go in and find ones that I think I'd like and then use those.
Yeah.
So
mine are mainly vibrators.
Vibrators are fun. Yeah, I would say those are my favorite.
Yeah, I definitely think every female should have one. And men.
Yeah.
Honestly, and them.
Do you think friends with benefits works?
No.
Why?
Because you spend a lot, for the most part, you spend a lot of time with that person. Okay. And sex is also very intimate. Mm-hmm. And I think that when you're around that person a lot, you're eventually going to start to develop feelings for them.
Okay.
And then it gets complicated when feelings are involved.
Yeah.
So, for me, I could never do a friends with benefits situation because, one...
I thought you've only had friends with benefits situations.
No, but, like, not in that way. Because I know them. Also.
What do you mean?
Like, I know them. Like, and they never go for, like, more than a couple nights. Like, my friends with benefits aren't, like, not like that.
Yeah.
Because some people, like, sleep with their best friend.
Yeah.
I can never
I couldn't
do that.
sleep with you. Sorry.
No. I can't. No. I couldn't do that.
No. That'd be weird.
That would be so
like, we're
weird.
friends, and I would definitely help you in a dire situation with your vagina, but, like, if we slept together...
That'd be fucking weird.
That'd be so weird.
That's the thing. Like, it ruins friendships.
Like, I feel like I could go to, like, a sex club with you if, like, you went and did your own thing and I went and did my own thing and then we, like, met up at the end of the night. Like, and we're like, okay, ready to go home? Like, I feel like I could do that.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't want to do it with you.
No.
Like, I feel like that's the...
Yeah, I just think they're a no-no.
Yeah.
They might work for some people.
Yeah. But for us...
No, I get a little jealous as well.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Yeah. I have only ever had one friends with benefits and we're in love now. So that goes to show how that worked out. Yeah. Other than that, I've never had a friends with benefits situation.
No.
Honestly, can't. I should never say never. JB. But like. Yeah, but I don't see me being a friends with benefits type of person.
No.
Do I think they work? I think they can work.
If there's communication.
Like, technically, we were friends with benefits for 2 months. Was it 2 months? I think it was like 2 months. Or like a month. A month to 2 months. Somewhere in there. Where we were strictly just friends with benefits.
But you had feelings for him, though.
Well, not at that time.
No?
At that time, he was just like a friend. Like, I had feelings as a friend.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until like 2 months into that I was like, oh, now I have feelings for you.
Yeah.
So that like developed through that time. And then as soon as it did, I said something about it. Mm-hmm. So, like, that's why I think that worked. Like, yeah. So I feel like it could work if everybody is very clear and are able to communicate.
Of what the intentions are.
Yeah. I think, like, because as soon as we kissed, we had a discussion about it. As soon as we had sex, we had a discussion about it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I had feelings, we had a discussion about it. So... there was never a point in time where things went on too long without us being like, oh, we need to talk about this to see where we're at. So I do think it can work.
Just depends on the person.
I think it depends on the person, depends on the other person, and then depends on communication, really.
Yeah. I definitely couldn't do a long-term friends with benefits thing.
Because of jealousy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know that about yourself, so you wouldn't, like, put yourself in that position.
That's the thing. And I have, like, really bad trust issues as well.
Yeah.
So, there's no way I'm sleeping with someone and they're fucking sleeping with someone else.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
How do I stop being a hoe? You don't.
You don't. You can be a hoe single. You can be a hoe dating. You can be a hoe
married
in a relationship. You can be a hoe married.
I feel like hoe is an aesthetic.
Hoe, there's many different versions of hoe.
Yeah.
So there you go.
When I think hoe, I think, oh, she's a bad bitch. She's making moves.
Yeah.
She
has great sex.
And she has great sex.
So there you go.
Yeah.
You don't.
Really much more to say.
The answer is you don't.
You don't.
You can be a hoe in many different ways.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like being in a relationship and sleeping around.
No,
when I
not
say
that.
You're a hoe in a relationship, like you're just like
you're a hoe.
You're a hoe. And you're fine with it.
And we don't have to elaborate.
Yeah. Next question. Do you swim on your period?
Yes.
1,000%.
1,000%. I don't even swim with a tampon in.
What?
Oh
no. Girl needs a tampon. I need a tampon.
My period is very light.
I wish.
So like when I swim, I go swim. When I swim, I barely fucking bleed. Literally. Even when I get out of the water.
You're so lucky.
I barely bleed because my period's only like 4 days.
No.
So,
mine is not.
I used to think that I had to swim with a pad in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. When I was like 13, when I first got my period, I used to swim with a pad in. And I would get out of the water and it looked like I was wearing a diaper.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't have to do that, honey. But I started wearing tampons when I was 14.
Oh, we've already told the tampon story of when I started.
I remember I got a period stain on my school chair in grade 7.
Oh.
I thought, I'm done for.
I'm dead.
I'm done for.
Yeah.
But you know what? There was a boy that sat behind me, and he saw it, and he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And he distracted the class whilst I cleaned it up.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I had a huge crush on him.
I would have a crush on him after that, too.
Yeah. I had a huge crush on him.
Who was it?
I'm not going to include his name. But
I'll block
his
it.
name.
Do I know him? Did he go to our high school?
No.
Oh, okay.
He went to TAS.
Then I don't know him.
He's a hockey boy.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's a hockey boy.
Well, at least he protected you in that moment.
Yeah, I loved him.
Yeah, I loved him.
I was in love. It's like
you're listening.
Like, the school, like school crush.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, girl, just use a tampon.
Use a tampon.
Or a Diva Cup works as well.
Diva Cup. I haven't yet to use it.
Yeah, same. I've been putting it off, to be honest. I'm a little nervy. What?
I hate pads.
Same. I don't know why I'm so nervy to use the Diva Cup. There's definitely been larger things in my vagina, so I don't know why I'm like, oh.
It's the concept of, like, what if it falls out?
I'm more nervous about not being able to get it out.
Don't you yank it?
You have to, like, pinch. You have to, like, put your fingers in around the thing, pinch it, and then pull it.
Yeah, I'll have to see.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens, but. All right.
It's me.
Yeah.
How does a girl come during sex? Many ways.
Have you ever faked it?
Yes.
I've never faked it. I just say I haven't orgasmed yet.
Oh, no. I faked when, like, someone was eating me out.
Why?
Just because I didn't know then. You know?
You didn't know what?
Like, I didn't know that it was okay for me to be like,
oh,
I didn't like that.
Oh, I've never said that either. But
now I wouldn't do that, obviously.
Yeah. Now, like, I don't know. I've only had sex with 2 people, so that doesn't really... But both of them are very understanding people, so I've never really had an issue with it.
I mean, for the most part, it's pretty easy to make a girl come. You just have to know what she likes.
I mean, it's harder to make a girl come than it is to make a guy come, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for girls, if you're a girl asking this question, learn what works for you. This is why I tell everybody to masturbate. But learn what works for you. And then when you're in the bedroom with your partner, whether that's a guy, girl, they, them, you can help them help yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
help me figure my shit out.
Yeah. So that like, when they're doing things, you can be like, oh, this is what I like. Like, we can try that. Or, like, if they're doing something that feels really good, be like, no, keep doing that. Like, that's really good. Yeah. Like, things like that. That's how, and then eventually it builds and then you orgasm.
Yeah.
So.
Simple as.
It's pretty straightforward. You just, again, communication. Yeah. Also, like, foreplay.
Yeah.
Foreplay is phenomenal for the female orgasm.
You know what? There's a porn star, though. He has tattoos all over his body.
We've talked about this man before.
I love that
I forget his name, though.
I can't remember his name, but I'm sure every girl listening knows who he is.
He's like a tall, lanky, white guy.
Yeah.
With tattoos all over it, with a massive fucking dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he knows how to eat out a woman.
How do you know, though?
Because just his technique.
I don't watch this guy. Really. I've seen
really
like a couple of his videos, but he's not eating. No, in all of them he's just fucking.
Oh. No. He has a good technique.
Send me a video and I'll watch it and let you know what I think.
Give me a review back.
Okay.
Because I think I first saw him on Twitter.
Anytime there's like a question about guys on like TikTok or something, and he's, or like a sex thing, and he's like, can you do this and then let me know how this goes? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. Try it.
Try it out?
Yeah.
Then let me know.
All right. I guess that's it on that one.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question again?
How do you make a girl clum?
Oh, yeah.
Clum.
How do you make a girl clum?
Pick the crumb.
Okay. How do you keep yourself motivated to reach a targeted goal?
Ritalin.
Medication.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. I have to be really motivated to figure out if I actually want to do something. Like, I need passion to do it, or else I just won't do it. Because I get bored very easily.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm similar, but I think you're on a bigger extreme than I am.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot for me to be passionate about something as well. Yeah. So.
It just takes a lot for me to put it into action.
Yeah, it doesn't take as much for me, I don't think. Yeah, I use discipline a lot for mine rather than motivation. Like, my discipline drives my motivation. Yeah. Most days of recent, I've just been like, I don't want to go to the gym. So, but, like, I'll still go. Like, yeah. I just wrote about this on my Instagram, my fitness Instagram. So, shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
At shayfit.xx. Is it .xx? Yeah. I think I have .xx everywhere. Pretty much. But yeah, shayfit.xx. I just wrote about it because, like, literally it's the biggest question I get all the time, because everybody thinks I'm just motivated to go to the gym all the time, which I have to admit, I do very much enjoy going to the gym. Like, it's like a very, like, enjoyable activity for me most of the time, whereas for a lot of people, like, they do it because they feel like they have to, which I think makes a difference as well. So it is, like, it does come to me a little bit easier than some other people. However, like, there are days where I'm just like, I don't want to go, but I still go because, like I said in the post, like, those hard days, like, anything you do, like, for example, if you're doing something freelance wise, which if you haven't listened to our last episode, it was the behind the scenes of freelancing episode, go check that one out and then come back and finish this episode. But, like, if you have a goal in freelancing, like, say you're editing a big video or you're rebranding for something, although along the way of doing that process, there's going to be times where you're like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. or you're like, I'm frustrated with this. Like, those are all hardships that you go through when doing that.
Yeah.
But there's the end goal at the end, and you don't really think about those hardships when you're at the end. You're just exactly. Like pleased with what the outcome was.
Yeah.
So I try and think about that. Like, is this day going to ruin my goal? Mm-hmm. Am I going to let this hardship be bigger than it needs to be?
Yeah.
No. So I just look at the bigger picture of it.
And also for me, like, I kind of always do something because I want to succeed in it.
Yeah.
Like, always. And I hate failing. I don't like missing the mark on projects.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very anal and particular about how things go. So, like, even in university, like, if I would leave a project last minute, I'd be like, oh, well, I know I'm going to do it and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Like, I would just have that mindset. I don't think that's a healthy mindset to have for the most part.
I think it's worse that you want to achieve everything. Like, you never want to fail at anything.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst
part. Which I'm working on.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to fail it, but it's important to fail in life because you need to learn from those lessons, which I have. I've failed in life. For sure.
Yeah, everybody does.
Not like failed in life in general, but like
she's a failure.
She's a failure. But I failed in certain situations.
Yeah.
Like most people. But yeah, I just always want to do well in something. I hate half-assing assignments.
Yeah.
And half-assing like content and like even work that I do. I hate it. I don't think that person's lazy because, like, you shouldn't judge people.
Yeah.
But, like, I get really mad when I see people, like, slacking.
Yeah.
Even though that's not my problem. I shouldn't be mad at that. Like, some girls at work, I'm like, stop being lazy.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It bothers me, too.
It's such a poor personality trait, I think, that you can have to be lazy and unmotivated.
Yeah.
You know? Hopefully it's just temporary.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody has those moments, but if it's like a consistent thing, everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody know that? Yeah.
But like you don't want it to be like a personality trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your no.
But yeah, basically, I just like try and look at the bigger picture when it comes to achieving them, and just like Annie said, like having a passion for the things that I'm doing, because like if you don't like have any drive to do that, then why is it one of your goals anyway?
Yeah, why are you doing it if you don't like it?
Yeah. Like there has to be some kind of positive outcome for something for you to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So, like for example, like I don't necessarily want to be a barista the rest of my life.
But it's working towards a goal.
And it allows me to make money bi-weekly to live the life that I want to live.
That's the thing.
So that's the positive outcome. On top of that, like we do this podcast, makes zero money on it. Why do we do it? Because we love hanging out together and we love producing something that we like.
Exactly.
So we do it.
And it's also a great experience for both of us.
Exactly. So there should always be positives to gain. That's why they're goals.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like even every job I've had has led me to certain people that I've met and connections that I've made, even in marketing.
Yeah.
So
even like I was working last week and there's a new girl that just started and we were talking and she's in like school for music and she was like, oh, I know tons of people in like the entertainment industry. So she was like, can you like give me your information and I'll like let people know if they're looking for a video editor. I know someone. And I was like, fuck yes, I'll give you my information. Like
that's the thing.
And who knew I'd find that working as a barista?
Yeah. Word of mouth.
Yeah. So yeah, just that's really all I do to stay motivated. Like you just gotta keep going.
Let's go. How to end or deal with a toxic friend or family member?
Who? Do you want to go first?
I've had a lot of toxic relationships in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Both friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely more so friends, I want to say.
Yeah.
Like, I had an ex-best friend who was incredibly toxic.
Yeah.
Like, she was toxic to the point where it was suffocating.
Yeah.
And, like, all my other friends knew she was toxic for years, but, like, obviously you don't want to...
There's a line.
There's a line, and, like, she crossed it a few times as of recent. And obviously that's why we're not fucking friends anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult because you don't want them to leave your life because they also mean so much to you and you've been through so much together. But it comes to a point where it's starting to affect your mental health, and you should always put yourself first regardless. It's important to care about your friends, but at the end of the day, it's your life.
Yeah, well, you can also care for them if you're not being cared for yourself or caring for yourself.
If your needs aren't getting met. And my needs were never getting met.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like, I think if anything, you should have an open conversation about why you're feeling that way or what's going on.
Yeah.
And then if that conversation doesn't go anywhere or behavior isn't changed, then there's no point in hanging on to that friendship just because you feel like you have to.
Yeah.
Because you're obliged to.
You're not.
Silly. You're not.
Yeah. With friends or family.
Yeah. Just because they're family doesn't mean that they're allowed to treat you like shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Same with parents.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I deal with, like, all of the relationships and toxic friendships and all that in very different ways. Like, everybody kind of, because everybody's different as well. Like, obviously communication is, like, a big one. But, like, the way I handle situations or, like whether I discuss something with somebody or whether I choose to distance myself really depends on the person. I had a friend just this past year who was, like, going through a rough time, which caused me to not be having my needs met in that relationship. So I had to distance myself for a little bit because I was feeling overwhelmed whenever we would have discussions, and I couldn't keep taking that on as consistently as I was. And then on top of that, I just didn't feel like my emotional needs were being, like, heard. So, like, when I was feeling down or stuff like that, like, I didn't feel supported in that, whereas I was doing that consistently in the opposite direction. So I had to distance myself a little bit, and I chose to distance myself a little bit, and now, like, we're fine because they've come out of that now and they're doing a lot better and they're fine. And now I'm able to be closer to them. Yeah. So that's how I dealt with that, like, little period. But then there's things that are a lot larger, like, I mean, most of the people who know me who listen to this know that I don't have either of my parents in my life for very large reasons. Like, my dad, I completely don't speak to at all for many reasons. And it's just best that we keep it that way. On top of that, the few times, like, and it's not like I haven't given opportunities. There has been opportunities for him to possibly take a step towards being at least a little bit a part of my life, and all of those opportunities didn't go well. So now I've kind of gotten to the stage that you've now run out of opportunities, and the likelihood of you getting another opportunity is very slim. But then I deal with my mom differently. Like, although she's not in my life currently, I still deal with her differently than I deal with my dad. On top of that, like, there's other people in my life who I deal with. Like, my siblings I would deal with differently in that situation. There were times when my sister and I have gone through situations where she was going through a really awful shit time, and I was like, I can't be a part of this. Like, this is too much for me to do, and she just wasn't a great person to be around at that time, and I wasn't able to do what I needed to do to support her in that time either. So I just didn't do it. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that I've fully cut off besides my parents. I don't think I've had many issues with friends.
No, and if anything, they probably just, like, left your life. Like, you're just not close anymore.
Like, we've just distanced over time most of the time. I've never had, like, a huge falling out with a friend or anything.
Yeah.
Thankfully, because, like, having a falling out with a friend is, like, almost, like, I think on the same level as, like,
a breakup.
Yeah. Like, that's really hard to go through.
Because especially if you're with that person a lot.
Yeah.
Like, we were friends for almost 6 years.
Yeah.
Which is a long time.
It's a long time.
And for, like, a little over half of the friendship, it was fine.
Yeah.
But then there were, like, small little red flags.
Yeah.
That would pop up.
Yeah.
That I'd be like, oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just the way they are. But, like, that doesn't excuse their behavior.
Yeah.
Just because it's normal. And what they were doing wasn't fucking normal and they needed professional help.
Yeah. And, like, I saw this post recently and it said, somebody can be a good person but still be toxic in your life.
Yeah.
And I really, like, agree with that because, like, I think there's a lot of people who have good people in their lives, but at the same time, like, they're being toxic as part of their life.
Yeah, like, they can also be toxic to someone else. Like, say if, like, we shared a best friend.
Yeah.
And they were amazing to you, but they were toxic to me.
Yeah.
But they're still an amazing friend to you.
Yeah.
They still have the ability to be toxic to someone else.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Yeah. So, and you never know, like, again, it still goes back to, like, every relationship is different.
Yeah.
Like, and the dynamic between people are different. So handling those situations is always different. Although, if we had a friend and they were being, like, really great with me, but not great with you, I would definitely be like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, same.
So, yeah.
That's just shitty.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, like, we have friends, too, that, like, just, like, don't reciprocate friendship the same way we reciprocate. Like, we give friendship. And, like, now we're just at the point in our lives, like, we're not about that anymore.
No.
Like I am a firm believer in giving and, like, an equal amount of giving and taking.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously there's going to be times when, like, say your friend isn't doing great. Like, when I went through my breakup, holy fuck, like, I was a shit show for a while there.
Yeah.
So obviously that was a time when I needed you more than you needed me. Mm-hmm. But, like, you were still a very good friend during that, despite the fact that you had to, like, listen to me cry and give me a bed to sleep in and, like, all of that. And basically be one of my main support systems over that time. Mm-hmm. Like, that was a lot for you to take on. But then, like, as your friend, if anything like that happened for you, like, I would do the same for you.
Yeah.
Or, like, you would expect that I would do the same for you, which it's kind of mind-boggling to think that I wouldn't. Like,
I know.
I can't see myself just, like, not doing that. Like,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Some friendships just aren't meant to be at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So
especially when there's victim mentality playing a lot in it, which I don't have time for you to play the victim. Just go solve your problems and then come back to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I
can't stand people who feel sorry for themselves and don't do anything about it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Me too. I'm really trying to be more, like, empathetic about it because, like, people deal with things differently.
Yeah, 100%.
Than you deal with them, but it really, like, especially, like, to me, another thing I'm trying to get better at is, like, really listening when people feel, like, when people are feeling down, rather than just being like, oh, here's how to solve your problem. Like, so I'm really,
they don't need that. They just need someone
somebody to, like, rant to. So I'm really trying to learn to, like, listen better rather than just being like, because sometimes when people, like, are complaining to you about things, you're like, well, you could just do this and this and this.
Yeah.
And then and then you're like, I get frustrated sometimes when they're, like, making excuses for those things, and I know they're just, like, bullshit excuses, because I'm like, but you could do this and this and this to solve this, so why aren't you doing that? Because to me that's such, like, a logical thing.
I do that as well.
Yeah, but, like, realistically in that moment they don't want, like, when they start making excuses, you know, they don't want you to solve the problem for them. Like, they probably already know that, they're just not doing it.
I know.
So then, like,
which I get.
Yeah, so then they just, like, want you to, like, be there for them to, like,
I've just had friends before that have repeatedly
used
excuses again and again and again.
Yeah.
We're like, you're just dumb now.
Like, you could literally solve this.
It takes like 5 minutes to do this.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not that difficult.
Yeah.
But some people don't have drive. For the most part. Like, they just don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can't teach that.
No.
How do you not gag when giving head? This I'd love to know.
Well, there's the thumb trick.
Yeah.
Which apparently doesn't work for you.
It doesn't work for me.
But it does help for me and for a few people that I know. You just like hold, I think it's your right thumb. I can never remember which thumb it is. So I just do both sometimes. But one of your thumbs, I guess, has like a pressure point in it that is connected to your gag reflex. So if you hold, like, fully, like, fold your thumb inside your hand while you're giving head, it's supposed to help you not gag.
Yeah.
So
I have a really small throat and a really bad gag reflex. So
it ain't happening.
It's never happened very well.
Also, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So if you just kind of like keep shoving dick in there, like
you'll get it one day.
Yeah, but like, you know, like it. Okay, so if you are giving oral sex to the same person, their dick is gonna be the same size every time, unless suddenly they can get something.
Dick enlargement.
Yeah, something like that. But otherwise, it's gonna be the same size every time. Okay. So what you can do is like set goals for yourself.
Increments.
Like, okay, like I made it this many inches this time. Like, so the average is 5 point something. So let's say you get like 3 inches the first day.
Yeah. We'll come back next time.
Next time, try and do like 3.5. Like, you know, just like practice, keep going. You can also practice on dildos.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Just work your way up.
Yeah, and just slowly
and
but
you'll
surely
get
better and better.
I don't think it's ever going to work for me.
Have you tried?
I have.
I believe that you can do anything you set your mind to.
I have tried on many.
On men. Literally, we were talking about this before we started recording, and he's like, I've tried big dicks, I've tried small dicks, she's tried them all.
I've tried them all. Everyone knows me that I choke on everything. Like, not even dicks, food, grapes, everything I choke on. I choke on my own spit. My throat was so small. It just doesn't.
But you don't
work
choke on
for me.
pills.
No, thankfully not pills.
So do you just like lick it?
Lick the dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, just play with it a bit.
What was that? She shakes her head around. What is that?
No, I just play with it a bit. I can't do much. I can't really put it in my mouth. I'm gonna be honest.
Can you put the tip in?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the full... I can't. I will tell you the story, though.
Your first slow job story?
That was my first blow job story.
Yes.
So I was 17. First year at university.
Yeah.
Halloween party.
You were at a party?
At first year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. On res.
On res?
So.
Oh my god.
Obviously, I've never, ever had a dick in my mouth before. I thought, oh, this is easy. Like, surely you just stick it in there and you just rock back and forth. So,
wait, we're still talking about blowjobs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What else would I be talking about?
Sex? You just stick it in there, rock back and forth?
No, just for this blowjob. Basically, I choked on it and then I threw up on his dick.
Oh my god. I hate throw up so much.
Yeah.
Did you swallow your throw up?
No, it went out.
Oh my god.
It went out on his dick. Yeah, it was bad.
Wait, what did he do?
Thankfully, he was so sweet. He's like,
okay.
Oh my god, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay.
Wait, okay. Wait. I need you to set the scene.
Yeah.
Were you naked?
We were both naked.
You were both completely naked.
Yeah.
Okay, at least you didn't get on any clothes.
Yeah.
Was there carpet?
Yeah.
Oh I'm just thinking about like how awful it would be to clean up because I fucking hate vomit.
The res carpet.
Oh, so it's not like a thick carpet.
No.
It's like a thin carpet. Okay, that's better at least.
And he was sitting on the end of the bed and I was like on my knees in front of him.
I never really give a blowjob like that.
Really?
I'm always like on the bed.
Yeah. There's multiple ways to do it.
I'm like rarely on my, like I'm on my knees, but like I'm
rarely on my knees.
But I'm like on the bed. I'm not like
with
on the
carpet
floor.
Underneath. I don't like being on my knees on hardwood floor.
No. Or you put like a pillow down or something if you are going to do it.
A little blanket.
Yeah. Yeah, something. You can't just be like hardwood.
He was pretty big. Like, he was at least 7.5.
And you just like went for it. You were just like, yeah, let's just like put this whole thing in my mouth.
I thought it was starting off quite well. I would go, ugh. Like.
Yeah, but that feels good to guys.
Yeah. That's the thing. And he was liking it.
Yeah.
But then it went too far. And I threw up.
Oh, no.
Also, I was a little bit drunk anyway.
Oh, no.
So.
Wait, what were you drunk on?
Smirnoff.
Oh, that vomit would have been so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I hate vomit so much.
I still slept over, though.
You slept over?
He didn't want me to go home.
Why didn't you marry this man? He had a big dick. He let you vomit all over his dick and carpet and still wanted you to stay over. Did he make breakfast the next morning too?
No, we just went for breakfast.
What? You even went for breakfast the next morning? You should have married this guy.
I should have. But he was a hockey dude.
Of course he was. Because
you know what his name was?
Mike.
Ryan.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's cute.
Story, though.
Definitely not my type now.
Oh.
Because
really?
I'm not really into hockey. Like, I still love a good hockey boy.
Now she's into the Manic Pixie Dream Boys, who are the tall, skinny, tattooed, pale men.
I want you to look like you are overdosing.
Oh my God. Like 1 foot in the grave already.
1 foot in the grave, like MGK. Ugh.
I don't understand it.
Or just like tall, dark, and handsome. I'll take either.
Okay.
You know?
That's very opposite.
That's the thing. But I don't really go for the frat. Ugh, I used to love a frat, though.
I've never.
They're in my heart still.
Boy. I could never.
Like, there was a comment, it was like, I was in love with Austin Matthews. He's not even that cute.
Sometimes, like, because now frat boys, like, are not our age. They're younger than us.
Yeah.
I always think we're, like, around their age, but we're not.
Well, they're 18, 19, and they're out there.
And one time we were on the subway, and this guy was coming, and he definitely looked like a frat boy, and he full on was like, do you have Snapchat? And didn't say anything else to me.
Not
just
the Snapchat.
And I was like, no.
They communicate via Snapchat.
I was like, no. And then we like left and Annie's like, did that guy ask for your Snapchat? And I was like, yeah. She goes, ew. There was another guy that hit on me that looked like a frat boy, but like kind of like a baby version of a frat boy, if that makes sense. Like he was, I would guess like 17. Like he looked young. And he came out to me and asked for my Snapchat. And I said, I'm 23. And he said, oh. And I said, yeah. And he was like, never mind. And walked away.
He didn't want a mature lady.
I was just like, sir.
As soon as Snapchat's brought up, I leave.
Well, I'm polite. Like, I just say no. Like, also, I have Snapchat, so I'm kind of lying. But I'm not going to add you on
It's
Snapchat.
different
Especially with this kid. Like, literally, he was a child. Like,
Yeah.
You're not 18 yet, sir. Like,
Please go away.
I was like, I'm 23. He's like, oh. His face was just like, oh.
Bless him. He probably plucked up all the courage as well to come over.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no.
But yeah. I wonder what he's doing now.
Ryan?
Yeah. Ryan.
Yeah, I want to know what Ryan's up to now, too. Because I'd love to hear his side of the story for this.
I'd love to know. Because we were both drunk.
Are you still friends?
No.
Oh, of course not.
Oh, we didn't go past that night. It was like a...
breakfast. You went to breakfast.
We went to breakfast, but it was like a mysterious, crossing of lives.
Yeah.
And never again. Good thing, though. I couldn't see his face again after I threw up on his dick. That's hard to come by.
I can't believe you did that.
It's a lot of throw up.
No, literally, sometimes I gag really hard, but I've never thrown up.
Because I was gagging quite a lot, and he's like, oh, do you like that? I'm like, no.
No, I don't like it.
No. I was like, I don't like it, Ryan. He's like, oh, I like it. I'm like, well.
That's so funny.
Hey, you live and you learn.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't really do blowjobs, so.
Oh, yeah, I do them all the time. I love them.
I hate them.
I do love giving them as well.
Yeah.
Which most people, or most females that I've talked to have been like,
as long as it's a clean dick.
No, I don't like doing them. And then I'm like, why? I love them.
If my gag reflex wasn't trash, I'd do them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
When I tell you I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried. Nothing works.
She's given it the good old college try.
I have.
And it's just not working out.
I'm sorry to my future partner.
I mean, there's other things you can do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You're just missing out on that.
All right. How do you talk to boys without getting nervous?
This question's so funny to me.
Or girls.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Confidence is a huge thing for me.
I've just decided. I mean, this is super easy for me to say considering I've been in 2 long-term relationships and pretty much never had to flirt with anybody in my life.
Yeah.
But I've just decided that, like, I'm just going to shoot my shot when I want to shoot it. Like, you know what I mean?
And even when you shoot your shot, you're not going to get turned down because you're in a serious relationship.
No. Yes. No. I mean, when I'm not in a serious relationship. If it ever ends, and I am single at some point in my life again, I'm just not going to give a fuck.
No.
Because based on what I know now, I don't think any guy's going to be mean to me.
No.
And if they are, don't want to be with them anyway.
The worst they're going to do is say, no.
Exactly. Or, like, they're just going to be like, listen, just not for me. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not for everybody. And that's okay.
That's the thing. You're someone's type.
Yeah. If it doesn't work on that one, might work on the next one.
Yeah.
So just have confidence. Like, and like we said, like the worst thing that they're going to say is like, no, sorry, like I'm not interested. And I know it gets like really intimidating, especially if like they're in a group of people and stuff like that. But like.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That actually reminds me. There's this gorgeous man that works at the Freedom Station in the Eaton Center.
Yeah.
I go by him every morning to get my coffee and I always say hi.
Yeah.
And he's so hot.
So are you going to shoot your shot?
Yeah.
Do
I
it.
think I have to.
Yeah.
I had another mall crush, but
didn't you have a crush on one of the guys at Virgin Mobile as well at one point?
They're all
you
really
love a
cute.
kiosk guy.
Oh, it's those tight khakis.
True.
It's just,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, because I remember even when Cass was working at the body shop, she was like, all the guys at Virgin Mobile are hot. Like, she's like, I don't understand.
But this Freedom guy, he's gorgeous.
I want to know what he looks like.
He's
now.
like 6'4".
I work tomorrow, so maybe I'll stop and get a Starbucks on the way in.
He's
and
buff.
Look.
He's so handsome.
I'll have to check and see what he looks like. Will I know by looking at him?
You will know.
Okay.
Just tall, dark, and handsome right there.
Is he working tomorrow?
I hope so.
Because it's in the morning, though.
Yeah, I'll sneak a picture. That's bad.
That's bad, yeah.
I'll sneak. No, I
won't. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, just have confidence. Shoot your shot.
It's really easy.
Yeah, you do you. It's fine. You might have to answer this one because I've never said no. I also have never been asked, really. Actually, that's not true. I have been asked. But I also don't really...
You haven't been asked in, like, another way. Like, not in a relationship. It's like, is that what you mean?
I have been asked when I've... Yeah, like, I mean, I've been with 2 long-term people, like... Nick and I were like dating from like right off the bat pretty much. Like there was no grace period there. Like it was just like, oh, we aren't dating and now we're dating. The grace period with Judah and I was very short. I don't even think it was like fully asked. I think it was like things were starting to happen, and then it was kind of like, can I see situation? And I was like, hey, yes.
Yes.
So I have really no problem with nudes. I send nudes literally all the time.
Yeah.
So,
but if you're not in a relationship and it's just like either like a fling asking you for a nude or just a random person, you can always say no. Like there's no pressure for you to do it. At all. And also, when you say no and then they just go like, oh, come on, like just one, that's emotional manipulation.
That's a red flag.
And as soon as that happens, you block their number.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Just let me see a titty.
Yeah.
You're not seeing a titty.
Just one titty.
Just one titty. Just one ass cheek. No. Go to porn.
Also, like, if you're not serious with them, don't send with your face.
Oh my god.
Always crop your face out.
Yeah. Blur it. Put a mask on.
Do anything you can.
Do anything.
Yeah, you just don't know. Like obviously the two people that I've been with, I trust them completely.
Yeah.
So I have sent many with my face in them. But to be honest, even with that, you're not supposed to. So, like, they always suggest, like, don't do that. But also, like, if a guy's gonna send your photo or post your photo or something like that, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Them showing their buddies is fucking disgraceful.
I still don't understand that. Like,
I don't get it.
I know for a fact Judah would be like, I don't want my friends to see my girlfriend naked. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Also, porn's free.
Yeah.
Just, if you're that desperate to look at some titties.
Yeah. Like, I do get, like, because, like, it's the same, like, if a guy really likes an OnlyFans girl, like, he's gonna pay for her OnlyFans. Because he likes her specifically. So, like, I get, like, asking for it. But, which is fine. I think it's fine to ask for it. But, like, if they say no, like, respect that. Just be like, okay, yeah, like, I understand.
Yeah, I also think it's the time when you say, if you're mid-conversation talking about, like, what you ate for dinner.
Yeah.
And then you're like, can I see a titty?
Yeah.
If the conversation is already sexual, that's one thing. But if you're making it sexual, then you're making her uncomfortable more than likely.
Yeah. And
if you're not in a relationship.
Yeah, this goes the opposite way, too. I have asked for nudes before. And I always am like, if you're okay with it, don't feel pressured. Like, don't really, it's fine. If you don't want to.
Just say no if you don't want to.
Just say no.
And don't feel pressured.
And know that it's a red flag if they pressure you about it.
Also, if you're pressuring people, don't be a dick.
Yeah, if you're pressuring people, fuck off. That's not consent.
Fuck off.
Like, if you have to convince somebody to send you a nude, that's not consent.
No. So don't do it.
Is it normal for the skin around your vagina to be a darker color than your actual skin tone? Yeah, it's completely normal.
It's completely normal.
Yeah.
It's super normal.
So
I should take a closer deep dive and look.
Do you not look at your own vagina?
I do, but, like, I don't think I've looked at the colors of it. I'm also slightly colorblind anyway.
That's true.
It doesn't really help. I think everything's the same shade.
Maybe. I feel like it depends on the season. If that makes sense. I thought you were going to say
depends on the day. She's a chameleon. She likes to
blend, shape shift. Yeah, no, it depends on the season. Like, sometimes it changes. It depends. It depends on my cycle as well, I think. Yeah. Sometimes. Depends on how horny I am. Yeah. That's true too. My clit gets very dark when I get horny. Yeah. So that's definitely normal. And, like, if you're like, I mean, I'm pale as fucking snow, so It's gotta be a different color down there than my skin. Otherwise, I'm dead. Like, you'll know I'm dead.
Nothing happening.
Yeah, and then like I know for like people with darker skin tones, like it's usually darker as well.
Yeah.
So it's super normal.
It's
like
all
don't
normal.
stress about it, girl. Like it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So the last one we both have is what do you love most about yourself?
This question's so cute.
Very wholesome ending to this TMI.
In what aspect?
Any aspect.
Like personality?
You can do personality and body.
I'll do both.
Yeah.
Personality. I think I'm quite funny.
You are quite funny.
I'm quite funny. I can sympathize quite well when I want to. As of recent, I haven't been great at it. But sympathizing. What else? Such a hard question to answer. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it'd be easier for us to answer each other's.
Okay.
You don't think?
I think I know my... No, I think I know mine.
I just don't like... I'm funny. Empathetic.
Yeah.
Supportive of my friends.
Yeah. I would say you're like a very kind and like caring person. Like
Yeah.
you genuinely care for the people that
Are in my
are
life.
in your life.
I'm getting better at other people who aren't in my life. I can be quite a bitch to people who aren't. But I'm working on that.
Yeah.
But my inner circle, I care for a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I also hate when like other people are fucking them over and they can't see it. So then I get very angry about it.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you see your potential?
And then what do you love about yourself body-wise?
I love my legs. I love my boobs on some days.
Yeah.
They're too big
Same.
though, and they hurt. So
Mine aren't that for sure. But
what else do I like? I like my jawline. I like my cheekbones.
yes, you have great cheekbones.
I love my cheekbones. I like my face.
Yeah, you have a nice face.
I like my face and my hair.
Yeah. Those are good ones.
And I like my collarbones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like my feet.
To be honest, I don't like your feet. But I just don't like anybody. No, I can't look
I
at
hate them. I hate feet. I don't like looking at them either. And my feet are big.
That size doesn't bother me. I just don't like feet.
It bothers me because I can't fucking buy shoes. I gotta get men's shoes in Vans.
True. That's true. I mean, it works.
And I wear male hockey
I thought
skates.
all Vans were unisex.
I don't know. I think they are, but like they have women and they have men's.
So they're not unisex.
I don't think so. I think anyone can wear them. Like they're not designated for male or female.
Yeah. I tried to get a pair of basketball shoes and all the men's ones are really fucking cool. And they don't have my size because my feet are small as shit.
Yeah. I fitted them.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah. Did you write down what you like about yourself?
No, I was just double checking the question. I like that I'm genuine.
Yeah.
Like what you see is what you get. I literally just can't be fake. So
no, you can't.
I like that. I think I'm a kind person.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is hard.
It's hard.
You named
gloating.
like a few things, so now I'm like, oh, and now I have to think of a few things.
It's hard gloating.
I don't know.
I think you're also very caring and empathetic.
Yeah, I try to be.
You're very positive.
That's true.
And you're very, like, warm and friendly to strangers.
Yeah.
Which helps when we're out because I have a resting bitch face.
Yeah,
and
people always come up and talk to us. And I'm so willing to, like, talk to them. And Annie's like, don't talk to them.
Literally even, like, creepy homeless men. You're like, no, I don't want to suck your dick.
Yeah. No, sorry, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to suck your dick.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite stories.
I just, like, was like, no, sorry.
You want to suck my dick? No, sorry, I can't. Not today. I'm busy. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. As for my body, I love my ass.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part of my body. Love my boobs on some days.
Mm-hmm.
I like my waist to hip ratio. My curves.
My curves.
I like my calves. Nice looking calves. I like my face, but like
I like my
I like my eyes the most, I think. I love my hair.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. I like my vagina.
Oh yeah, I like my vagina.
Yeah.
I like my teeth too.
I do like my teeth now. Thanks to $4,800 worth of braces.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's what Ellie's going through currently.
Yeah.
I
So
would have been a big pussy if I had to do that.
it's a yikes.
Like my pain tolerance inside my mouth is like not high.
Yeah, it was awful. I hated it. But here we are.
Here we are.
Nice smile now.
Straight teeth.
Yeah, I still have a crooked smile. I thought that would go away once I got my teeth straightened because I thought for sure that the reason it was crooked was because of my teeth, because like one side of my lip goes up higher when I smile. And I thought because I had a tooth there. Like I had a tooth that was higher and in my gum. So I thought that was why.
Are you just going to get lip filler?
I don't know if I can do lip filler. I'm very scared of something going wrong. I've heard so many horror stories now. I might get like a lip flip. We'll see.
A lot of my friends have lip fillers though, and they look great.
I know. And like this girl that she's like an acquaintance, but I don't know if she'd call us friends, but she's really nice to me and I'm really nice to her online. And we met like 1-2 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, she gets lip filler and her lips look amazing. And she has a discount for there.
Yeah.
So
Morgan gets lip fillers and they look great.
Yeah. I've never seen Morgan's face.
No?
No.
Oh.
Morgan does our nails, but she's always wearing a mask.
Oh, she doesn't have one on with me.
Oh. Yeah, she's always wearing a mask. I mean, I guess I always wear mine. So maybe
yeah,
she's
true.
like,
I think she just knows because she's double vax and I'm double vax.
Yeah.
She just doesn't.
I'm double vax now,
Yeah.
but
Maybe she assumes just to be
just
like,
to be on the safe side.
because she doesn't know you that well yet.
Yeah.
Don't know.
So I've never actually seen her face.
She's got
I just
great
see
lips.
Nose, like the top of her
Just
nose
just
and
a little
eyes.
eye.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, so that kind of wraps up this TMI episode.
A lot of pussy talk.
Yeah, we have a lot more questions as well. Like we just picked out a few, like 20, but like 15 to 20 I think we did, but we have a lot. So if you want like a part 2 of this, we can definitely do a part 2. Just like DM us, let us know. If you have any questions that you want to ask like for our next one, let us know. Yeah, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, rate. You know what to do. Come on, guys.
Come on.
It's the same thing every week. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well at Hi Friends Pod, and you can follow me at itsmeshay.xx or my fitness account at shayfit.xx, and follow Annie.
Mine's Annie X Muir.
Yeah, don't forget, do that. We've got lots of festive stuff coming up soon. Just a little disclaimer, there will not be an episode next week as we are preparing to get things ready for the holiday season.
Grimmeth.
So we do have a lot of really fun episodes coming up over the weeks after that, where we're just taking a week off so that we can regroup and really plan out some good ones for you guys. But yeah, other than that, we love you.
See you next week.
Thanks for coming.
Won't.
We won't see you
We
next
won't
week.
see you next week.
But we'll see you the week after that.
The week after that.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why?